Hidden around the country in gardens or tucked away in the corners of your home, the Easter egg, with its bright colors and patterns, has become a part of many families' Easters. But for our traditions located at the Broadway Market, the Easter egg is a part of a tradition that runs deeper than plastic eggs filled with treats.
The history of giving eggs, different egg colors have different meanings, and for many years people have been given eggs. You know, if I want my friend or my neighbor to have wealth or happiness or grow in their spirituality, there's a tradition of giving, a yellow egg to be more spiritual, or I'm giving you a green egg, I really am wishing you wealth and prosperity in the new year.
And the decorated eggs that our traditions are known for are rooted in family.
My grandmother introduced me to eggs. She taught my dad how to make it's a Polish Slovak style Easter egg. So it's a tradition that I've grown up with. We've been here at the market almost 30 years, coming every year to sell mostly my grandmother's eggs at Easter time. It started with my grandmother's egg, and she does her eggs with the head of a straight pin. And the head of a straight pin, when you put it on the egg, gives you a teardrop stroke.
Decorating these eggs is a lesson in artistry and patience. Explaining with a Ukrainian egg, Jennifer shows us how long it truly takes.
So this is a Ukrainian style egg, and you use a kiska for this. So what you would do is you would heat this in a flame source, and you would scoop up the beeswax in this little funnel, and you would heat it again, and it comes down through the tool. It works as like a pen. So what you would do is you would start with a white egg, and whatever you want white, you would cover with the beeswax. So here you have a basic design on the egg. Then you would proceed by dipping it into the lightest color, which would be yellow. You slowly build on the design. So here they added, insides to the flowers, a little more intricacies in the design. You keep building and building on colors from your lightest to darkest. So each time you dip it, you add a little more to the design. They did orange and red. And as you see, the egg slowly becomes to get very covered in wax. In this egg here, the last color was black, so you end up with a pretty much black egg. Then what you do is in the olden days, they used to hold it into candle flame. They used to heat the wax a little and wipe it off. So eventually you reveal this design underneath when all the wax comes off.
And while Jennifer's grandmother passed away 2 years ago, and traditions she taught are still actively used.
I work full time. I have 3 kids at home. It's kind of hard to carry on that exact tradition. It was very time consuming. My grandmother used to stand by the stove for hours and hours. So I've adapted her style to a wooden egg, which no one else has in the market because it is her style. And I do it on wooden eggs. It's a little easier and a little more time effective for me.
And just like the skills were passed down to her, Jennifer hopes to pass it along to her son.
I'm teaching my son to do it now. He's pretty talented, so I'd like to keep, every year keep showing him that this is what we used to do and this is what our family does as a tradition at Easter time. And hopefully when he grows up, he'll be able to share that with his kids.